Right now, let's talk about inter and intramolecular forces. First of all, what is the differences between intramolecular forces and intermolecular forces? Intermolecular forces are formed between molecules, and intramolecular forces are formed within molecule, two atoms in one molecule, and intramolecular forces are much stronger compared to intermolecular forces. Covalent ionic and metallic bond are types of intermolecular forces. Dipole-dipole, hydrogen bond, London force. It's an example of intermolecular forces. We have ionic and covalent for intra. So what is ionic, what is covalent? Ionic bond is a kind of chemical bond which involves an electrostatic attraction between two oppositely charged ions because of the complete transfer of valence electron between them. For example, we have Na and Cl. This is the cation and this is the ion, this is the positive charge, this is the negative charge. The electron of sodium will be transferred totally to chlorine and make a sodium as a positive ion and chlorine negative ion. The second one, covalent bond. Covalent bond, which is additionally known as a molecular bond, is a chemical bond that involves the sharing of electron pairs between atoms. Covalent bonds are mostly formed between two nonmetals. So, for example, for ionic, usually between metal and nonmetal, but covalent usually between two nonmetals. Let's talk right now about intermolecular forces, and we start with dipole-dipole. Dipole-dipole forces are the attraction between the positive end of one molecule and the negative end of another. So for example, here we have HCl. This is the partial positive. This is the partial negative. Also, this is the partial positive. This is the partial negative. So this is dipole. This is dipole. This attraction between positive from first molecule to negative from second molecule called dipole-dipole. The second one, a hydrogen bond, is an attractive forces between a partially positive charge, a hydrogen, and partially negative charge of atoms. This from hydrogen from first molecule, hydrogen, to nitrogen like NH3, oxygen like water, and fluorine like hydrogen fluoride. So it's between hydrogen from first molecule to fluorine, or here from hydrogen to oxygen, here from nitrogen to hydrogen in NH3. The last one, we have a London force, is a weak intermolecular forces between two atoms or molecules in close proximity to each other. The force is a quantum force generated by electrons repulsion between the electron cloud of two atoms or molecule as they approach each other. So here we have an example from AP exam. What is the intermolecular force in CbR4? So first of all, carbon tetrabromide is a non-polar molecule or compound. So there is no hydrogen bond between. Also as well, there is not ion dipole because this is sharing. The carbon and the bromine will be shared two electrons. So it's not an iodine bond. Also, it's not a dipole-dipole. So the last answer is London, or dispersion force is the correct answer. We have another question here. Which of the following or substance will have a hydrogen bond as one of its intermolecular forces? This is from AP as well. First of all, we have a H3CF. The central atom is carbon, and all hydrogens between hydrogen and carbon. So this is not a hydrogen bond. Here we have an aldehyde. Also the hydrogen bond between hydrogen and carbon only. For C, we have a hydrogen and carbon, but we have also nitrogen and hydrogen. So this hydrogen will make another bond to another molecule with a nitrogen lone pair of electrons. Number D, hydrogen with carbon, hydrogen with carbon. The last one as well, hydrogen with carbon. So the correct answer is E. Thank you so much. See you next time.